Please make sure you read the manual thoroughly before installing this mount. To reduce the risk of electric shock, burns, fire, or other injury, read the important safety instructions listed in the manual. Tool check. To install this product, you will need an electric drill, a 3/16" drill bit for wood stud installations, a 1/2" wrench or socket, a Phillips screwdriver, a level, a tape measure or ruler, a pencil, and an electronic stud finder. It's also a good idea to have an awl or small nail to verify stud locations. Parts check. Check carefully to make sure there are no missing or damaged parts. Depending on your installation, you may not need every part provided. If any parts are missing or damaged, contact customer service by calling 1-800-359-5520 to have the part sent directly to you. Step 1. Attach the wall plate to the wall. For help determining the proper height to install your mount, visit the Sanis website at www.sanis.com and locate the Height Finder tool on the left side of the home page. Simply enter your TV and mount information, and Height Finder will calculate the optimum location to install your mount. Please note, for safe installation, the VLMF109 can only be mounted to 2 wood studs 16 to 24 inches apart. Any drywall or other wall covering material may not exceed 5/8 an inch or 16 millimeters in thickness. Use an electronic stud finder to locate and mark 2 studs. Taking into consideration the overall size of your television, hold the wall plate against the wall to verify the correct height for your mount. Keep in mind that the TV shifts 7 inches or 17.8 centimeters horizontally from its home position to full extension. If you're mounting your TV near an outlet, be sure the wall plate will not obstruct the outlet. Once you choose a location, use a level to ensure the wall plate is square with the wall before marking 4 hole locations with a pencil, 2 in the top row of slots and 2 in the bottom. At this time, it's a good idea to verify the stud location with an awl or thin nail. After you have verified the stud locations, drill 4 holes with a 3/16" drill bit to a depth of 3.5 inches. Position the wall plate so the arrow on the back side of the end cap is facing up. Attach the wall plate using the 4 lag bolts and lag bolt washers. Use a level to ensure the wall plate is square with the wall before tightening the bolts with the socket wrench. Do not over-tighten the bolts. Step 2. Extend the arm. To simplify the following steps, extend the arm and turn the head so it is facing forward. It's okay to extend the arm by hand. Step 3. Attach the arm assembly to the wall plate. If you would like your TV centered on the wall plate when it's extended, proceed to Step 3-1. If you would like your TV centered on the wall plate when it's in the home position, proceed to Step 3-2. Step 3-1. Center your TV on the wall plate when it's extended. Align the upper right hole of the arm assembly below the upper center hole of the wall plate. Push down firmly on the head of the arm assembly, and the lower holes will line up accordingly. Next, thread 2 screws through the appropriate washers, the top wall plate, the arm assembly, and finally through the upper sliding car. Next, thread the screw and washer through the lower arm assembly, the wall plate, and into the lower sliding car. Step 3-2. Center your TV on the wall plate when it's in the home position. Align the far upper left arm assembly and wall plate holes. Push down firmly on the head of the arm assembly, and the lower holes will line up accordingly. Next, thread 2 screws through the appropriate washers, the top wall plate, the arm assembly, and finally through the upper sliding car. Next, thread the screws through the appropriate washers, the lower arm assembly, the wall plate, and into the lower sliding car. Step 4. Install the upper and lower covers. Slide the top cover into the left side of the upper end cap. When it is secured, slide it into the right side of the end cap. Repeat these actions for the lower cover. Step 5. Install the brackets to the back of your TV. Caution! Use the shortest screw and spacer combination needed to accommodate cables, recesses, or protrusions. Using hardware that is too long may damage your TV's internal components. Please note, To attach the brackets to TVs with holes that are 400 by 400 millimeters apart, release the locking carriages and remove the support tubes before you attach the monitor brackets to your TV. After the brackets are attached to the TV, you can reinsert the support tubes and resecure the locking carriages. Loosen the set screws to adjust the brackets to fit your TV's hole pattern. First, position the TV plate so the locking tab on the center column is facing up. Use a tape measure or ruler to determine your TV's hole pattern size. Adjust the brackets by pulling them out to the sides until you reach your desired width. Then retighten the set screws to secure the brackets in place. Second, determine the diameter of the screw your television requires by hand threading a screw into the insert on the back of the TV. If you encounter any resistance, stop and select another screw diameter until you have the correct size. The long screws should only be used with the long spacers or they could crack the monitor case. Third, ensure the brackets are level with each other on the back of your TV before installing them. For TVs with a flat or unobstructed back, proceed to step 5-1. For TVs with an irregular or obstructed back, proceed to step 5-2 or 5-3. If you need extra space to accommodate cables, recesses, or protrusions, proceed to step 5-2 or 5-3. Only standard configurations are shown. For special applications, please contact customer service. Step 5-1. Install the brackets to a TV with a flat or unobstructed back. Place the brackets over the mounting holes, making sure the locking tab on the center column is facing up. Thread the short screw through the appropriate flat washer, the corresponding shoulder washer, and the bracket. Add a short spacer between the bracket and the TV. The shoulder washer will snap into the spacer when they are properly aligned. Step 5-2. Install the brackets to a TV with an irregular or obstructed back. Place the brackets over the mounting holes, making sure the locking tab on the center column is facing up. Thread the long screw through the appropriate flat washer, the corresponding shoulder washer, and the bracket. Add a long spacer between the bracket and the TV. The shoulder washer will snap into the spacer when they are properly aligned. Step 5-3. Install the brackets to a TV with an irregular or obstructed back. Place the brackets over the mounting holes, making sure the locking tab on the center column is facing up. Thread the long screw through the appropriate flat washer, the corresponding shoulder washer, and the bracket. Add a long spacer between the bracket and the TV. The shoulder washer will snap into the spacer when they are properly aligned. Step 6. Tighten the upper and lower fasteners on the TV plate. For TVs with 400 by 400 millimeter spacing, reinsert the support tubes and resecure the locking carriages before proceeding. Make sure the center column of the TV plate is aligned with the center of the monitor. Then tighten the upper and lower fasteners with an Allen wrench. Do not over-tighten the fasteners. Step 7. Attach the TV plate to the arm assembly. With the help of an assistant, lift the locking tab on the TV plate into the opening on the head of the arm assembly, letting it slide downward into place. There will be an audible click when the parts are correctly assembled. Secure the mounting plate by threading the locking screw through the face of the arm assembly and into the hole on the center column of the TV plate. Step 8. Install the cables. Caution! Damage to the cables is possible. Do not run any cables or wires near the moving parts of this mount. Insert the power cord into the bottom hole on the base of the arm assembly, making sure it is not touching any moving parts of the mount. Insert the IR repeater into the top hole on the base of the arm assembly. Adjust the length of the cord so the receiver is positioned just below the bottom of the TV. Step 9. Install the battery into the remote control. Remove the tab on the back of the remote by sliding it away from the bottom. Insert the battery into the tab with the positive side facing up. Then slide the tab back into the remote control until it clicks shut. Step 10. Set up the swivel limit and positioning. Caution: if you choose to use the automatic setup method, the mount will make contact with the wall or objects within the swivel range. To avoid this contact, use the manual setup method. Automatic setup. Make sure the mount arm is fully extended. Then press and release the setup button on the base of the arm assembly. The mount will automatically move to the home position, resting against the wall. Then allow the mount to detect and set swivel limits automatically. When setup is complete, the mount will return to and remain in the home position. Manual setup. Move the TV to the home position either by hand or by pressing the home key. To set the left swivel limit, press and hold the left swivel key until the TV reaches your desired left limit. Then press and hold the left limit key until the white key stops flashing. To set the right swivel limit, repeat these actions using the right arrow keys. Step 10-1. Set up your preset positions. Move the TV to your desired preset position using the left and right swivel keys on the remote control. Once the TV reaches your first desired preset position, press and hold the Mem1 key until the white key stops flashing. To select a second preset position, repeat these actions using the Mem2 key. To move the TV to one of your preset positions, simply press the corresponding Mem key. To clear a preset position, move the TV to the home position. Then press and hold the appropriate Mem key until the white key stops flashing. Note: to position the mount manually, simply press the left or right swivel keys until you reach your desired position. To extend the mount straight out, press and hold the white key and the up arrow key at the same time. You are now free to enjoy your newly mounted flat panel television. For troubleshooting questions, please reference your instruction manual. Thank you for your interest in the Sanus Vision Mount Flat Panel TV Wall Mount. If you have any problems with this product or have questions about installation, please do not return it to the store. Instead, contact customer service at 1-800-359-5520.